Hello and welcome to tutorial 9 for GDTK Stats. In this tutorial we will be looking at perks. Perks are items that can be added to a character either through level up or a point buy-in system or any other method that you choose, and these have effects on the character's stats and abilities. So let's start off by creating a UI for our new stuff. We're going to start by selecting the class list UI and modifying it. We're going to set its bottom to be 795 to give us room. We're going to put this class on top, perks on bottom. So we will create another panel now. And this will be X300 or X16 top 300 with 200 and bottom 80. We'll go ahead and remove the image and add a vertical layout with a spacing of 4, and we're going to set it to the lower left. And we will add on a perk list UI, find in registry player. It will be its own content. And we'll rename this perk list UI. Perks, like attributes, if you remember in the previous tutorial, only display up their basic info UI, so we will add in a prefab for that now. We will do another panel, give it a height of 30, and a nice dark background, and add in a basic info UI. Under that, we'll add a label. And we'll make it white, bold, 16 points, and vertically centered. And we'll name this perk item UI and assign the label to the title. Now we can make a prefab out of that and assign it to the perk list. Now we're all set to display our perks, so let's go ahead and add them now. We'll select the stats database and open its editor. And in perks, we can see that these have the same unlocking behavior as other items, as well as the ability to add attributes, status conditions, damage modifiers, stat modifiers, and role modifiers. Our first one is going to be always available, and we're going to call it Cold Immunity. And we'll give it this sprite from an effect that we didn't use its sprite for. It'll unlock immediately, and we'll add a damage modifier of Cold Immunity. Next, we're going to add a healthy perk. Actually, I'm sorry, we'll put in the description grants immunity to cold damage. And in healthy, we will give a description of plus 15 max health. And we're going to add 2 stat modifiers. The first, we're going to do health until removed, targeting the maximum value and adding 15. And then we'll target health again and immediately add 15. That way we heal up the 15 extra that we just gave ourselves. And we'll also give this guy a sprite as well. Now we're going to do healthy 2. And this will be plus 25 max HP, or max health. And it will only unlock if has perk healthy. So we have to have level 1 before we can get level 2. And we're going to do that same thing again. Target health until removed. Maximum 25. Health. Immediate 25. Now let's add one that is going to be class reliant. So we'll do mana regen. Allows you to regenerate mana slowly over time. And we'll give this a icon as well. Did we get the last one? We did not. And this will unlock by expression has class magician. And we will give it a stat modifier, mana, and we're going to target regeneration rate. And it's going to add, go with 2. And then we're going to go ahead and duplicate this entry. Do mana regen 2. And this time it will increase it to a rate of 5. And the expression for this will be has perk mana regen. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is we need to go into our mana. And under regeneration, we'll change enabled from a checkbox to an expression. And the expression is going to be has class magician. And the delay will keep at 1 and the rate 0. Actually, we'll do and has perk mana regen. So it has to have both of those guys in order to have the regeneration enabled. And that is all we need to set up our perks. So the last thing we need to do is add a reward for it. Level rewards happen in order, so add-on options followed by add-on choices. And since our class level is a choice, we're going to go ahead and add a new reward, which will be always. And the add-on option is going to be pick any one perk that we don't already have. All right, let's go ahead and start the project. So we're going to go in here and level up, and we'll gain a class, and we'll get healthy. Now remember, we couldn't select magician at level 1 from our previous setup. This time we'll select magician, and now we have healthy 2 because we selected healthy, and we have the ability to get mana regen, and we have our cold immunity. So we'll select mana regen. And we can see that it is regenerating. It has a delay of 1 and a rate of 5. Now we'll get an attribute, and we'll do healthy level 2. And you can also see that they're right down here in our perks list. So that's all there is to setting up perks. Our next tutorial will be spells and targeting. Until then, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.